Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about our relative locators in CSS selector in Playwright. What exactly relative locators? If you know already for Selenium, okay, in the Selenium 4 version there are 5 different locators, okay, to left of and to right of and below, and we have for another one below, above, and near. These are the 5 locators are presented. If you already know for Selenium, who don't know, that persons you can able to understand. Okay, in the Selenium what happens, Selenium 3 up to Selenium 3 there are 8 locators are presented. Okay, up to 3 there are 8 locators. Then which is the latest version of Selenium 4 having 4 these all the things, which is in 3 it is like ID and name, expert, CSS selector, and class name, and tag name, and link text, and partial link text. These are the things are presented up to 3, and also Selenium 4 is having for these 5 things. Okay, in our Playwright also supporting for these 5 locators, which is the 5 locators are present a relative locator. These all the things supported by CSS select. By CSS selector we can able to select our locator. How to select the locator first? If you go for normal application, if you are finding something, we can't able to find it. By using XPath, we can able to find it. You can able to see John dot Smith is there and John dot Root is there. There are so many. Gary dot White. There are some peoples are present in the web table. How this web table can able to handle, we can able to do it, right? If I inspect now, we can able to say this is the called hyperlink. Okay, tag is A. Okay, and if you are going to finding this one means we can able to use it for XPath, or we can able to find for web table, and we can able to do it other things. For again, if you want to do for normal Selenium wise for that particular element means, again you have to try driver dot find element. Again you need to write for separate format of that relative locator. Then you need to do it for your path creation, right? But going to that much of complex, it is giving very easiest format for this particular thing. How we can able to identify for the locator? First, this locator purpose we can't able to uh, find for the relative locator by using normal browser. For this, we have to do it for command prompt opening a browser. In the browser, what we have to do, a Playwright, the name we have to mention Playwright. Then we need to use for coded CodeGen. In the CodeGen, after CodeGen, we have to provide for which URL we want to open. Just you can able to do it. Once you enter, it will open for the particular URL that I already explained into my previous videos. Please go through that. Okay, and even record playback and all the things are I explained in there. You can able to check. Now I'm going to use it here, inspecting an element. Okay, you can able to see there are Smith is presented. I'm going to take the Smith. Okay, this is my Smith, and I can able to find which is left side of this particular checkbox. Whose Smith is presented? For the Smith, who is the left side, that person I have to check the checkbox. How we can able to use it? For the checkbox purpose, you can able to see, inspect here. You can able to see the checkbox input is ID is there. Type is checkbox are presented. If you take for this particular path, enter path for input, like this particular ID is the right checkbox ID, that also works, and name also works, but we are going to use for type, because if you want to reusable method creation also, we can able to do it by using this. Okay, and I'm going to finding element. I'm going to take the Smith here. And before that we have to write our playwright. What we can able to do it, playwright dot a single dot and two braces and a double quotation. Inside the double quotation, what you can able to do it, right? First we need to find our path. First finding the path means this is the left side one is this input and type is checkbox. For this I am going to use it this entire name. Okay, and here what I can do, first I'm going to create for CSS selector which is related to that particular member. Okay, and I'm going to make it for single quotation because we have already double quotation. And then what I can able to do it here, make colon, and you can able to use for left hyphen of, then what I'm going to use it here, the left side what it is there, the right side of the element what exactly it is presented, that is Smith. This is the guy name it is presented. For this guy purpose I'm going to use it here, colon text and the braces, and I'm going to single quotation my John.Smith. I'm going to use it. If I'm going to enter, you can able to see the element of checkbox is presented, which is the left side is presented, right? That particular element is presented. Okay, and this is the format we can able to find by using our relative locator. This is a easy format, right? To comparing to for Python with Selenium or Java with Selenium, anything. For the locator identification is very easiest than the any other things. Okay, I'm copying here. You can able to see here, and I'm going to use for page dot locator. The locator I'm going to use it here and dot click. Okay, before clicking, and I'll copy this particular URL and I'll paste it here. Okay, now after that whether it is able to check that particular button like a checkbox or not, we'll see. I'm waiting for 5 seconds of time and then I'm going to run my what exactly is mine is there. So relative locators. Now I'm going to run this one. You can see now. Okay, it is finding for 106 elements. Okay, for this we have to use a first, because first element should be click. Now you can see checkbox is checked, right? The first element it is able to click that. We can able to check that particular checkbox, and it is providing for the list of elements. If I want to find only one particular element without anything, like if I'm using double, if I'm going to use for double, it will provide for multiple values. How many? 17 values are presented. Then if I'm going to use for single one, you can able to remove this single and provide a tag with a hash text as text. This also provide the same thing. If I'm going to use it here double dollar, it will provide for the list of elements again. This also works. Okay, both the cases it will work the similar format only. It will not do for different format. Then if you are going to using this particular element and you are going to click for that particular checkbox, if I want to click some other name, what you can able to do, that moment you can create for another function which is reusable function, which is the this particular value like naming convention type. You can pass some name, and the passing returning for that particular method will returns to you one locator. Based upon the locator, you can able to create your method that you can take as an assignment and do it. Then definitely you will get some knowledge on this particular one. Okay, and what we can able to for write off. Now we done for the left side, then what we can able to do it for right side. The right side also the simple format, and here only we need to change the right. Once you make the right, it's not a checkbox. Yeah, because it's not a checkbox. We are trying for checkbox, which is right side is presented. This is basically a TD, right? It is basically a TD. Then if you are mentioning for the right side, which is value is presented, it should not be accepted. Then we can able to do it for like this TD. And the TD, we can able to say left side is admin is presented. Okay, admin is presented. Then by using this particular one, we can able to get the text of that particular one, and we can able to print it. Yeah, if you want to print anything information, we can able to print locator, and the locator we can able to pass it here, and we can able to make it for first dot text contents. You can use this one, and it will gives you some information what exactly it is presented one. And you can able to print like this. We can able to do it. If you want to verify whether you exactly seen that particular value from the role, which is the role it is presented, you can able to use the assertion also. You can use the assertion, and you can able to verify that name also. That also you can able to do it. Now we can able to see admin is printed here. Okay, and now what about for remaining three? You make it for left and you make for right. And what about for above and below? We can able to take the simple format of here. Now we took for this Smith. For by using Smith, if some other one which is the related to above one is presented. Okay, above how above is basically a tag. Then I'm going to mention for a, and I'm going to remove for this one, and I'm going to for below. Then you can able to see the below Jan Matthews. You can able to copy this one, and you can into notepad. See, this is the format you can able to create the path. The simplest one we can able to identify. Who is next? This is the one it is presented the name. We can able to identify, and we can able to print it that also. The similar format how we have done, right? Like just now the similar format we can able to do it. What we can do it for path, we need to write it. And just I'm copying this path and going to here and pasting. Okay, okay, and also now this is what happened below. Okay, and the same thing again I will do for above also. For above again it is there, the name is above. Just I'm going to change, you can able to John root is presented. Okay, just the same thing, and we need to mention for above itself. Now this is the 2, and I'm going to use it here. Above. Okay. And first these two things we'll see, then we'll see for nearby. See, all the three things are printed here now. Okay. And now next topic is near. I'm going to remove everything, and again I'm going to this one, and you can able to see here I'm going to use for to removing this, and I'm going to use for near. You can able to see it is show for the near which is related to this particular uh, tag, which is the tag it is presented, right? If I'm going to remove this tag, now I'm going to use it here. You can able to see it is showing the different things. Okay, different things are showing. Okay, it's a complete a page of thing it is showing. Okay, and if you want to identify which is related to double dollar and find for the Smith, it is showing for 28, and then I'm going to use for tag A, and you can able to see there are two tags are presented. One is above one and one is below one. This is the tags it is displaying. Okay, and if you inspect this particular one, what will happen? Both this is the dev and this is the anchor tag, and this is the input tag, right? Now this is the input tag. Input tag is different, and this is the different. Okay, this way we can able to identify our multiple cases. You can remove here, and you can remove here, and you can make it. Oh, sorry. And I'm going to use for text. Oh, sorry. Now 28 elements are displaying. Okay, and you can able to get the all the 28 or something into one particular list, and we can able to rotate a for loop, and that for loop we can able to display one by one how many it is presented, that many. In case you don't want like this, you want for anchor tag which is nearby for data Smith, then there are two things are presented. If we take this one and you can able to print it one by one in a code level, it will display the two names. Page.locator, and the locator what we can able to all an inner text, and I'm going to make it for list underscore a, and we need to rotate for loop in list a colon, and here we are going to print it for. Okay, you can able to see there are two values which is presented, those values it will print into the console. Now see John root and both the members it is printed. Okay, and also we can able to identify by using the pixel size. How much pixel is there, that much of pixel we can able to use it. How to use the pixel means inside this one, and you make the comma, and here 100. For 100 it is there are four things are presented. The length is 4. If you want, you can able to rotate this is the one, and you can able to identify remaining 4 also. You can see I'm going to use it the path by using pixel. The pixel is basically the size, how much like near, or what all the things are presented in this much of pixel, Based upon that, you can return some value, then it will return some values into that particular pixel. Now you can see in the console, see all the peoples are printed. Okay, this is the way it will print for you all the members and all the things. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.